Hello, my little demons and divas and demonites. Bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva and the Big Dog. And we are here to watch some NXT with you guys. I am so excited. It seems like, I saw a preview that Sheldon the Professor Jackson shared. And there's a couple of matches in there that I'm intrigued by. The Women's NXT World Championship, Ethan Page and Miles Bourne. There's a couple in there that I have no idea who half of those people are. But we are in a transitional period with NXT right now. We're going to get through it together. Before I get started, let me go ahead and shout out J.R. Smith for gifting a membership to the Demonites. Thank you so much, JR, for gifting a membership to the Demonites. Also, please let Ian know that I replied to her email. We also have Sheldon the Professor Jackson extending the streak. $76 is the new Sheldon tab at. Thank you so much, Sheldon, for gifting a membership to the Demonites. I appreciate you always. Who's in the chat with me? Go ahead and say hello so I can shut you out. I see Pokyoko pulling up with a $5 super chat. Says, NXT Tuesday with the stunningly fabulous full-time Demon Diva, our tribal queen, Isa. I am a full-timer. You're not wrong.
Look around. Look at all of us full-timers.
So... we are here. I see Mike. Thank you so much, by the way, Paul, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I don't feel too hot today, but we're going to sit here and get through NXT together. You know, hopefully it's good, but your girl's not feeling her best right now. But we're going to survive. We're going to make it through it. Hello, Mikey. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Kevin. Hello, KOD. Dan 5000. Michael P. It's showtime.
And here we go.
Let's see what NXT has to offer, but we have some stakes today. That wasn't last week. That was 2 weeks ago, Joseph. That was the Macau show. She defended her title already this week. No, catarro, no me siento bien. She defended her title on Saturday successfully, but she won it 2 shows ago. But yeah, she's the best. Shout out to her. Shout out to JD. I was in his chat last night saying hello.
We are live in the Performance Center in Orlando.
J.R. Smith, $2 super chat. Thank you from Ian and I, Mommy. You're welcome. Love you both very, very much. Appreciate you. I'm thinking about it, Matt. Yes. Interim general manager. Hey, Melissa. He's trying his best. He's trying his best to hype people up. What the hell does that? Oh, a triple threat speed match? That's actually wild. Let's go, Soul. Tonight's Soul's night. Oh, God. We got to open with the worst one. I was in Alfred's last video about Brody. No, I didn't know that. I have to go check it out. I know I was on Ethan's Page blog. Thanks, Sheldon, for letting me know. I had no idea. Oh, God, the Benjamin Buttons are here. Ian Smith, $2 super chat, respondiendo a tu email. Gracias muchísimo, mami. Por supuesto, déjame saber lo que te pregunté y así pues te puedo ayudar un poquito más, mi amor. The Benji Buttons versus Dark State. Watch it, he was talking about you. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I watch all of Alfred's content. I haven't had time to watch a lot of videos today, but I'll make sure to check it out. Why are they? My extreme is pixelated and I don't even care. Happy early birthday, Booker T! My God, NXT is, hey Ricky, NXT is rough right now. Rough. Hey Charles, hey Felly. Felly, who you got? You think JC is going to retain or do you think tonight is Soul's night? Also, have you been watching Blake Monroe prepare for her speed match? It's been hilarious. Why would they open with a match that we don't care about? They really are trying to make Dark State a thing. I think, do you guys think that Tony D cost Dark State? Because he said he was going to punish them or whatever. How do you fall? Are you okay? Oh my God. Shut up, Booker T. Hey Emmanuel, how are you? It's almost my early birthday. Hey, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? Love JC, but it's time for Soul to win the belt. I agree. Is it wrong that I don't give? No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Guys, I uploaded my Ethan Page interview today. And he called the people at Lucha Libre Online perverts. It was the funniest thing ever. How about we go watch that since we don't care about this match? Let me go ahead and show you my interview with Ethan Page. It was so funny. He insulted all of my higher-ups at Lucha Libre Online, and it was hilarious. I put it in the group chat immediately. I said, bros, Ethan Page just called you all a bunch of perverts. Here it is, here it is. Saludito, mi gente de Lucha Libre Online. Esta que les habla es Isa, la Demon Diva, and I am here at Creator Fest, joined by the North American champion, the great Ethan Page.
I am standing here with Lucha Libre Online, an account I used to follow on Instagram. Yeah, you guys started collaborating with too many women that had their butts out, and I have children and a wife, and I can't be scrolling on my Instagram with a bunch of cheeks hanging out. It would be nice if you guys just focused on professional wrestling.
I will pass the note.
Yeah, you should. A bunch of perverts.
A bunch of perverts.
How do you say pervert in Spanish?
Pervertido.
Yeah, you pervertidos.
I will make sure they get the note right, loud and clear. I promise.
I'll follow you back.
Okay. Listen, I just want to get one thing. Can we do that together? He said pervertidos. Right. I see that super chat. Sorry, my chat is frozen. I'll get to it in 1 second.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. He liked my shoes. 1, 2, 3. Ah! I've been wanting to do that for so long.
Wait, really? You did that the whole time.
I do
not with me, but
I do it in my watch-alongs. I have a YouTube channel and I do watch-alongs of NXT. So every time you come out, I like, you know.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, check out the watch-alongs.
We got a plug. We got a plug. NYC Demon Diva.
NYC Demon Diva. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Ethan. That was my interview with Ethan Page, Creator Fest. He's defending his North American Championship tonight against Miles Bourne. I'm a little worried. For Ethan Page because I do think they were great shoes. I do think that Miles could be a threat. And you guys know right now, Ethan Page is the longest reigning champ in WWE. But I do think that Miles Bourne could be a challenge for Ethan Page. So I'm very curious about how that match goes. I don't care about the match on the screen right now. That's why I'm showing you guys all these other things. Christopher Smith with a $10 super chat says, interview's way more entertaining than this one. I got another one for you. Christopher says, boo, why are we staring at Abercrombie and Fish and wish Shield? Don't even say Shield. Wish Retribution. Ain't nobody want to watch this piss break match. That's why I said, why would you open with that? They should open with like Ethan and Miles Bourne and close with the Women's Championship and put this shit nobody gives a fuck about in between because this is going to make people not want to watch the show. Like, you know what I mean? There's a pacing that they should follow with the shows, and I hate to break it to them, but this match is not one that I don't think people are excited for. So I think the two matches that I'm really excited for are Ethan and Miles and JC Jane and Soul. So why not open with one of those and close with one of those? It's simple. It's like I should be writing the shows, Christopher Smith, you know?
We should have you writing the show.
Well, I'm going to clip that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm with you. I don't care about the match. I don't care. Isn't there laws about adults playing with children? There is laws. There is laws about that. Let me see if Lucha Libre Online posted any of my NXT interviews. I think they posted the Blake Monroe one. I'm going to be posting all of these on my channel eventually, but I'm just releasing them one by one. So So don't worry, if you don't follow Lucha Libre online, you will still be able to see the interviews on my channel. But why don't we see my Blake Monroe interview, since that's more interesting than whatever we have going on the screen. So there it is. Blake was so fun to talk to. I am low-key obsessed with her. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I don't know why she's fighting for the Speed Championship instead of the NXT Women's Championship, but I did like what Blake had to say about her entrance, because I think her entrance is so iconic. So here we go. Saludito, mi gente de Lucha Libre Online. Esta que les habla Isa de Demon Diva, and I am here with the glamour, somebody that you all know I love, Blake Monroe. Blake, how are you today?
I'm even better now. I'm with you.
Oh, I was telling Blake the story of how I found her. We have a mutual love for designer footwear.
Yeah, I mean, that's lore. That's deep lore, and I can't believe that's how you found me. But I love that. That's how I know you're a real diva.
Yes.
Girl.
Listen, I want to do a little something different that I think my viewers will enjoy.
You guys
because
are gonna
we are
love
on the
this.
red carpet. Can I get a quick fit check? Can you just tell us what you're wearing?
Yes. So this is from Outcast. It's a 3-piece set. And like I can't really get my shoes in, but they're these cute
the shoes are adorable.
diamond boat. They're too good to be on camera. I'm sorry, you have to pay.
Talk to me about your entrance, because I absolutely love the vanity, the mirror, the kid. We all do it with you.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that, or is that something that people help you come up with it?
So bits and pieces. So like the poses are all me. Like I've been biting my finger since I came out of the womb, and the making out with the mirror is me. But one day I turned up to work and they had a beautiful Shawn Michaels, which what an insane flex to have, gave me this. Shawn Michaels and Matt Bloom were like, hey, you like this mirror? And I was like, is this for me? And they were like, yeah, because I heard rumors about it all day. And I was like, do I have this? And then they had this beautiful vanity for me. And we tried a bunch of different things, and it is what it is today, and it's in a video game.
She's so cute.
Isn't that crazy? That's insane. And it eats. It's the best entrance gear, everything.
And the song? You know the song, everybody loves it.
Yes, and I did help with the song, because they made the song and they sent it to me, and I like changed a couple things, sent it back, and it's perfect.
Okay, and one last thing. Can we do a finger bite together?
Yeah.
Yes. She was great. She was great. I legitimately, absolutely am high-key obsessed with Blake. I liked her before, but I definitely like her a lot more now after getting to talk to her. She was awesome. My chat is frozen, so let me see what you guys are saying over here. My dad is in the chat. Papi bendición. Te amo, te amo, te amo. What else? Let me see. Big moment for Blake. She grew up a WWE fan, realizing her dream of being in the video game. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. Isa Summoning Creator Fest is better than this. Yeah, I know. I told you, NXT is in a weird... It's a rough time to watch NXT, but I wasn't feeling too hot, so I almost skipped today's stream, but because of Sol and JC and Ethan and Miles, I thought I watched it, but I can't believe they opened with this match, and I don't even care if it's a good match. I haven't been paying attention to it. Alfred called her Mariah May. It's hard to. It's still her name change was so extreme that it's very hard to like call her. I got used to calling her Blake. I don't think I tripped up over calling her Blake or Mariah. I haven't, but I can understand why some people will still call her Mariah May, because, you know, I think once she comes to the main roster and we see her feature more, I think we'll get used to Blake Monroe. I like the name Blake Monroe a lot, so I don't think I have an issue transitioning. I think it's a cute name. I'm a big Marilyn Monroe fan, and I think Blake is a cute name. I don't hate Blake Monroe, so I know people didn't like the name change, but I actually really didn't mind. And I'm not just saying this because I absolutely adore her now. It's just my stomach. You guys know the usual. Just my tummy hurts today, and I want to be laying in bed with with my heat pad. Yeah, no, I haven't been skipping many watch parties, but because Elimination Chamber is on the table for this weekend, I might not be here for Friday and Saturday. So I thought I streamed today just in case I have to miss those two, because I might be in Chicago this weekend. You never know. You never know, you know. I went from not traveling at all in 6 months to just doing back-to-back trips. That's just how it is. Yeah, I don't mind Blake Monroe. I think it's a cute name. But it's not a fever. It's not a fever. It's just my stomach hurts. And when my stomach flares up, there's nothing I can do but wait for it to go away. But I did go to the gym today for a little bit. It wasn't my best workout, but I did go. And, well, I have said, Joseph, that this year I wanted to cover Chamber, Mania, SummerSlam, and Money in the Bank. Those were the 4 in my little vision board that I make on the beginning of the year because I like to plan my trips ahead of time. So this year, I always like covering Rumble, SummerSlam, and Mania. Survivor Series doesn't feel like it's a must-attend show anymore. So I like covering those 3, but because I couldn't go to Rumble with it being in Saudi Arabia, I thought, why don't I cover events that I never been to? I actually never been to a Chamber, and I never been to a Money in the Bank. So I thought it would be a fun, fair compromise, and I really wanted to go to New Orleans. I was actually heartbroken when they pulled WrestleMania from New Orleans. So my train of thought was, maybe I should make this my first Money in the Bank and my first time in New Orleans. So that's why I picked Money in the Bank and Chamber because I never been. And then Mania and SummerSlam. Those were always planned for me to attend. The 2K trip was just, it just came out of nowhere. They emailed me, they invite me. Of course, I'm not going to say no. So these back-to-back trips were never really a plan. They just kind of landed in this kind of schedule. So that's just the reality of the traveling schedule this year. If I'm able to cover anything in between those shows that I mentioned, or if I get invited to something again or something like that, then yeah, I'll go. But those are the 4 shows that on the beginning of the year, when I sat down to make my vision board for 2026, those were the ones that I really thought I want to travel out for this year. Did feel like it came out of nowhere. It's not that it came out of nowhere. I mean, I didn't know that far in advance about it, but there's NDAs and embargoes and things like that. So it's not like we can be out here like telling you guys, oh my God, we're gonna be doing this. They don't let you do that. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of the people that were there just didn't. Who the fuck? Oh, it's the other Benjamin Button. He came out. Is that Out the Mud? Is Out the Mud out? I don't know who any of these people are. Anyways, so I feel like maybe that's why you didn't hear a lot of people talk about it. I mean, I'm not saying that. Oh, Tony's here. It is a fucking miracle, Sheldon, especially. Oh my God, no fucking way. We just went from bad to worse. The Benjamin Buttons just won the tag team titles. Oh, I hate it here. I hate Tuesdays. I really don't want to hate Tuesdays, but I so hate Tuesdays right now. It just feels like I'm watching Evolve. No offense if you guys like Evolve, but I feel like I'm watching Evolve. NXT always just feels slightly elevated. It doesn't feel that way anymore. But I gave 2.0 era a chance when everybody hated it, and I ended up loving it, so. Hey, Alicia. Wow. I told you guys Tony was going to do this. I called it. I don't like either one of these teams, though. The NXT Tag Team Division used to be the most lit thing on earth, and this is what it's come down to. Oh, Miles Bourne is here. Alicia pulled up in the chat. Hello, Ben. Yeah, oh, the women. NXT should just be a women's show, honestly.
What happened last week? How you got that title match?
I made Ethan give me that. Plain and simple, Sarah. But also smacked his leg in with a chair because he didn't think I had it in me, and I did. Just like I wasn't supposed to make it to WWE, but I got my chance at a tryout in the middle of some COVID world shutdown, and here I am. Tonight, the odds are stacked against me. Ethan Page is the greatest North American champion of all time.
Wait, I look-y like that Miles Bourne shirt.
For me to walk onto a D1 football field without a single year of experience, but I balled out. Ethan, he's been needling me, poking me.
Wrestling class, that's hilarious.
Directed me away from him because I am the one man who could beat Ethan Page. I'm the one guy who could take away that North American American Championship. So tonight, I'm not in over my head, Sarah. I'm right where I belong. You see, I'm big on how you gonna let someone else tell you what you can and cannot do. Tonight, I'll no longer be known as
You guys think Miles is gonna beat Ethan? Be honest. I want to read what you guys have to say.
North American champion.
Samantha.
Booker, back to you.
Temu Oba.
Main event still to come tonight on NXT.
We already have a good Oba. We don't need this one. Miles needs to win. Okay.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Washington, D.C.
Oba Femi, but from the hood. Okay, Oba Femi. But if Oba Femi tried to pretend he was from the hood, but he ended up going to a private school. We got it. This guy is Oba Femi if he tried to pretend he was from the hood, but he went to a private school. That's how I see this guy. Shut up, Triple H, bro. Just go and write some stories. Wrestling pre-K. Oh, my chat's finally coming back over here. Oba really built it. Man, the problem is that the women and Oba, Trick, and Xavant were running NXT. And the fact that they took Oba, Xavant, and Trick at the same time just left such a huge gaping hole. And the problem is that the only people left in the men's division that I care about are Tony, and he's in a very weird storyline right now. And Ricky and Ethan, I really like them, but they already done it all, and they feel like they feel like they should have been called up before. Like, I would have loved to see Xavant had an NXT World Championship reign. You know what I mean? Oba kind of do, you know what I mean? Trick very do. But Xavant, I think we could have kept him in NXT longer and given him maybe even a world title reign, maybe even a heel turn, just to like teach him that he's a young grasshopper, you know? But it's crazy how much they were carrying the show if you really think about it. Xavant title would have been fun. Yeah, especially if you were gonna take if you were gonna take Trick and Oba at the same time, you know what I mean? Those were the biggest one that were cock blocking him from ever winning the title. I don't know. I would have liked to see him get a world title shot. Why are you mad, Felly? What's going on? Tony D needs to be NXT World Champ. He's involved with Dark State. I have no faith in an interesting storyline until he gets out of the Dark State vortex. Oh my god. Every time I fall, it's in a very stupid way, but I understand you. My worst fall that made me super angry happened. It was one of the events that I traveled to. I can't remember. But I remember I was doing interviews and you can see a band-aid on my knee because I cut it. I was so mad. It was a SummerSlam. I can't remember if it was Detroit or Cleveland. I can't remember. But I felt in a super stupid way. I wasn't drunk. It was like, you know when you fall and it's just so dumb? Yeah, I'm bleeding everywhere. My arm hurt. I'm like, what the fuck? But I always end up falling in the stupidest ways. And then when I really think I'm going to fall, I make the save. Xavant even should have been the world champ. Well, that's the thing I love about NXT. You know what? One of my things with NXT, Roland, is that I just love how these characters start. And a lot of times they instantly click. You know, that you instantly love them. But there's those characters that you're like, I don't know about that. And like in like a year or two, they're like your favorite in NXT. Like you watch them, not trying to sound old or anything, but you literally watch them grow in front of your eyes as wrestlers, as characters, as performers. That's why I love NXT. That's why I've been watching. I was hooked on NXT back in 2015, I believe, and I never stopped. Okay, I did take a break during the Undisputed Era days, but it wasn't a very long break. I was watching I guess I should say I was watching the takeovers, just not the weekly television. I watched the weekly television right before a takeover just to see. That was before I started doing the watch-alongs. I would watch right before the takeovers just so I could see the go home angles, you know, but I was still keeping up with the pay-per-views. But there was a small period of time that probably during the Thunderdome era and all that I wasn't really into NXT, but I think it was just rough to watch wrestling during those days anyways, you know? What was that, Roman? Roman, what are you doing? What was that? I heard a noise. Oh my god. Let me go see what my dog got into. Hold on. What were you doing? What was that? Get in the room. Get in the room. Go. Get in the room. You're naughty. You're naughty. Why'd you do that? Come here. Hello, everybody. Yell at my dog, please. He was trying to get in the trash. Yell at my dog for trying to get in the trash like he's some homeless street dog. What was that? Why'd you do that? I caught you. You made noises. If you would have been more quiet about it, you would have probably gotten into it and I would have never caught you. Guys, the Roman was trying to get in the trash can. He was being a menace. No, I'm not haunted. I just have a brat doll trying to eat the trash and then he'll throw up and it'll be a long night. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. You're supposed to be a good boy. My God. Dogs. Dogs. I like the Thunderdome. I actually thought that WWE introducing the Thunderdome at that era because there was a period of time where we really didn't know if we were ever gonna get rid of the pandemic. So there was a period of time that I was like, if this are we gonna watch wrestling forever? And I thought the WWE was innovative with the Thunderdome. I was in the Thunderdome a lot of times. I remember, you will get the email, sign up for it. I don't forgive him because what if he gets into something he shouldn't be getting into? He's rebelling from you, leaving him possibly again. At least this time he can stay at my mom's. And it's an even shorter it's the same length actually. I'm planning on leaving Friday and coming back Sunday, so. I'll be here for Raw. I'll just miss SmackDown and Chamber. Look at him. He's in heaven right now. Yeah, Roman. When Roman came back at that SummerSlam, I was inside the Thunderdome, literally. Is this for the Speed title? What am I watching? No, there's no lights. What am I watching right now? Did NXT decided to just start the show as crappy as possible? You just burped? Bro, you're so rude today. I can't believe you were trying to get in the trash. Just a match? Who is the... Wait, I know his name. That is... You guys are going to be proud of me. Are you ready? Sean Legacy. Is that him? Did I get it right? Let me see if you guys can confirm it. I'm waiting for somebody to confirm that his name is Sean Legacy. He loves when I rub him. Yes. Look at me. Wow. He loves when... Roman loves scratches because of my nails. I'm going to put you down, but I closed the door so you can't go out there and try to get in the trash again. Okay? Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Say bye, Shad. I was naughty. Say bye, Shad. I was a naughty boy. I can't with him. Trying to get in my trash. Do your dogs ever try to get in the trash for no reason? I like being rubbed. Well, Roman does too. I love when I'm right. I'm an NXT expert through and through. I know all of these people. Are any elimination chamber watch? No, cause if I don't go, I'll be here. If I go, I will not be doing a watch along. But maybe I'll try to go live from outside before I go in. I always say that, and I never do, but I will this time. We'll do our own little pre-show, you know? We'll do a pre-gaming. I don't know, it's gonna be cold as hell. It's Chicago. Maybe I'll do it when I get in, you know? The trash can is so tall. And he likes to pull, you know, like the bag, like the little bag thing he tries to pull in the bag, and that's the sound that I heard. He was trying to knock the trash can out. I'll be at Thunder Down Under. In where you live, they're coming there, or are you going to Vegas? Or aren't they from Vegas? Wow, Sean Legacy, look at you. No, so JR, it's my mistake. I will take ownership in my error. I bought the wrong size trash bags, right? So the trash bags is long, so he pulls on the trash bag because he's hanging from the. Does that make sense? You know how you put the trash bag around the trash? There's a lot of it hanging, and he can reach that, so he was pulling on that. He's a smart dog. Temu over Femi 1. I don't care, bro. Can we get to a match I care about? Where is Ricky Saints? Where is Ricky Saints? Why haven't I seen Ricky Saints yet? Roman, he's a menace. You can't make mistakes like that. You cannot be buying the wrong trash cans in this house. You know what else he did to me yesterday? It's because I left. It's because I left. Every time I leave, he'll act up a little bit. But yesterday, this little fucker just walks up right to me and poops. Just poops right in front of me. He never does that. He always goes in his little pad. He just poops. Stares at me while pooping. I'm like, oh, how do you react to that? You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? Have a nice poop, bro. Like, what am I supposed to say to him? Yeah, he's pulling. He's so smart. He can't reach the trash can otherwise. It's too tall for him. Yeah, Joseph. He was giving me a present. Lovely.
I mean, it's like a reality TV show.
Like, who's gonna be the next champ?
I don't know. I just don't know. I can't say.
Look, I don't know either, but eventually I'm gonna make my way back into the title picture.
Yes, you are.
But for right now, I'm gonna support you like you've been supporting me.
Kendall and Ren are really good friends.
QCC.
Yes, we are.
Okay, but seriously,
Okay.
tonight we're gonna study Blake and Thea, and then next week we're gonna hit the mats and get you ready.
Yeah, Alicia, if I leave again, he's gonna be so mad at me.
I get that.
Here, take notes. Yes, that's me. I made history again.
Kalani.
I know you two think you're technical wizards, but if you want to see how things really get done, watch how I made Lola tap. Yeah, I did that. I am the first
Wait, she's
woman
fighting Lola
to
tonight? Is that
tap
tonight?
me, like, ever. I beat her at her own game, and all she could do was cry about it.
Is she seriously?
Cry about it. That's Liv Morgan
I
line.
mean, I am looking at you, right? Oh, that's why I'm the standout, and you two and everyone else are just.
Koki Kalani is funny. Yeah, Diablo.
Looks like our interim general manager.
Oh my god. It just keeps getting bad.
The second championship match.
Another match I don't care about. We are half hour in. No, you haven't missed anything good, JR. Fake Hood Obafemi won against Sean Legacy. The Benjamin Buttons are now the tag team champs because Tony came out and cost the Dark State. And now we're going into this match. I'm going to get food on board. Listen, Christopher, I get it. I get it.
Triple threat. Who's walking out with the gold? Find
Is that the guy from the Christmas Carol? That the We'll Be Right Back screen on Netflix, if any of you guys is watching on Netflix, is so awkward. Even though I enjoy your company, I have to say goodnight. Man, we are all tapping out on NXT. I have to stay for the 2 matches I mentioned. And I have a feeling they know everybody's watching for those matches, so they're going to leave them for last. But good night, Samantha. I love you so much. Listen, we'll just hang out. I couldn't stream last night because I lost power, and it was so funny. Well, I streamed Raw, and I was gonna go live. You know what? Raw wasn't all that anyway, so I'm not too mad. But I was gonna go live after for the Demonize, and I lost power literally like 3 minutes after I ended the Raw stream. I was like, what are the odds? And then I was like, well, I can't be mad because I got to watch Raw. You know what I mean? And it really hasn't happened in a while. We've been doing so good. The only streams that we missed were because I was traveling. So I really can't be mad at my power grid issues because at least I was able to watch Raw. Like, imagine if it would have happened a half hour earlier and I would have missed the AJ Styles retirement, ceremony. So I wasn't too mad. But if you guys were waiting for me to go live last night and you're not in the Discord, I lost power, and I apologize. I did let people in the Discord know, but I know not all of you are in the Discord, so apologies for that. Also, I was gonna say the "We'll Be Right Back" screen on Netflix is super awkward. Like, they are like this close to Ethan Page doing and it's like it's a little too close for me. But yeah, apologies on that. I might go live Thursday and we can do our chamber predictions. I don't think they're gonna add a match to it. So at least maybe on Thursday while we have TNA in the background, we'll do chamber predictions and talk. Yeah, it was after Raw, Alicia. And like, I don't think the post show would have lasted that long. Cause like, if you really think about it, Raw was a bit of a nothing burger. You know what I mean? I waited until 5 a.m. Oh no, JR. I'm sorry, baby. But Raw was like a nothing burger last night anyways. I feel bad though, because if I'm not going to go live, I tell you guys while I'm here so that you guys are not waiting for me. But last night I was like, I'll see you guys in a little bit. And then I just never got on. If that ever happens, I either fell asleep or I lost power. There's no other reason why I wouldn't go live if I tell you guys I'm going live. Because I'm typically pretty good at letting you know, yeah, I'm not doing a post show. Because that's the rule to the post show. If the show sucked, we don't do a post show. Last night I wanted to do a post show just because I really just wanted to talk about, like, Liv picked her opponent. I wanted to talk about AJ Styles going into the Hall of Fame. I wanted to talk about the fact that Gunther had a face-off with Cody. And I was like, oh my God, maybe Cody is who Gunther retires next. You know? Please.
I prayed for this and it happened.
But when we look at Raw overall, I don't think anything. Listen, I hated the Brock segment, and for me to say that is actually wild. Because you guys know I love my beastie. But I fucking hated that segment. Paul Heyman just talked for too long and said absolutely nothing. Okay, my issue with last night's Raw is there was a lot of people talking and saying nothing. You know what I mean? Like, Cody came out and said nothing. Punk came out and said nothing. Paul Heyman came out with Brock and they said nothing. Like, if it wasn't for the AJ Styles thing, I don't know. I like the Liv picking Stephanie, but it was the most predictable thing. Oh, Eli Knight, not LA Knight. It was the most predictable thing that we could. Okay, I guess Bronson got injured. Like, that's terrible. I did like the swerve of Raquel winning the qualifier because I think we all were like 90% sure it was gonna be Io. You know, so I do like that Raquel got to win that. What is this? What am I watching? Why is there a bird on the screen? Is this the French fry? Oh yeah, como la flor is here. I'm sorry, he will forever be known as Como La Flor. And you guys know we are the king and queens of sticking with the nicknames we give the wrestlers. Also, hey, Trail Mix! $2 super chat from Trail Mix. What's good, baby? Says, what's up, Ethan Chat? How's everybody doing tonight? We're a little over NXT right now. We need good matches to happen. But other than that, we're doing good. Hope you're well, baby. Thank you for the super chat. He has on Darby Allin's coat. No way. Too much fur. Too much fur. At least it's not over Femi fur, you know? This is for the speed title? A triple threat in 5 minutes? Como la flor. Mike, get some help, man. Mike says NXT has been good. I'm not denying that the in-ring hasn't been good. I'm saying I don't care. You know what I mean? 7 minutes? Why 7? Oh my god. These speed matches are unrealistic. Whatever happened to... I thought it was supposed to be 3 minutes. I'm not feeling it. You're right. You're right. I got that clip.
I'm not feeling it.
Who wants to see my goodies I got from 2K? On the next commercial break, I'm gonna go grab the stuff that they gave me from 2K so you guys can see it. The title match are always longer. 5 No, it should be 5, not 7. Oh my God, this Casper Troy guy. Oh wow, he said he cut 2 grown men. Maybe in age combined they make 1. Come on, bro. Como la Flor is 90 pounds and Black LA Knight is 100. I'm annoyed at the 7 minutes. Jasper is growing on me. Black LA Knight. Man, the 24/7 title has some great moments. We all know the greatest moment in 24/7 title history was when Bad Bunny won it and then he took it to Saturday Night Live. That was great. Sleeves Boy, thank you so much for the super chat. $2 super chat. Sleeves Boy says speed title needs to have wrestlers doing speed. Bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
That was funny. That was actually funny. Wait, didn't I add the Kyle Fletcher moan to the clips? I didn't add the Kyle. I thought I had added the Kyle Fletcher moan to the clips. I'm gonna have to find it again. Shit. All right. Anyways, thank you, Sleaze Boy. I was gonna play that moan, but I don't have it. Eli Knight has to be a rip on both. Yeah, 1000%. Wrestlers doing speed. Get the fuck out of here. Where was LA Knight last night? Real question. I don't think we even... Oh, como la flor. He just died. Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú, se marchitó, me marchó. Yo sé perder, pero ay, como me duele. All right, I'm sorry. This show's gonna put me to sleep. Ay, como me duele. Oh, he was on the stage when AJ got inducted. Speed title is which wrestler does the most drugs. Oh, kind of like the pure belt is for the biggest virgin in Ring of Honor. I was enjoying sing a long time. It's gonna turn into one of those streams if we don't get something good soon, Alicia. But we're not gonna get taken out. We will not get yo, I cannot believe they took my stream down. Oh my God, como la flor almost won.
2 minutes. Can Jasper Troy now survive the next buck 57?
I was singing Selena como la flor. Anything for Selena's. Oh shit, the light has changed. Red light, green light. Wasn't that a WrestleMania song? It was, wasn't it? Oral Men's. Who is the Ring of Honor Virgin champion? Wow. Okay, that was kind of clever. Oh shit! Black LA Knight. Oh my God, como la flor. Como la flor just won. We got a new champ. We got 2 title changes so far. Crazy night in NXT. Como la flor. Con tanto amor. Como la flor is our new speed champ. He can get it done fast. You know, sometimes there's nothing wrong with a quickie. Nothing wrong with a quickie. There's nothing wrong with a quickie champ. As a matter of fact, it should be like a challenge. If you can get the job done in 3 to 5 minutes, very time efficient. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't think I was talking about the speed championship there. I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. Whoop. Listen, I'm delirious. I am delirious at this point, okay? So just know that I'm just doing my best to entertain you all. Sleazeboy with a $10 super chat says, I will have LA Knight win. Oh, wait. It showed up over here. I will have LA Knight win the 24/7 title and when he throws a yacht party, but he has to replace the female partiers because they find something wrong with the title, like it's ugly, that anyone could win it. So wait. But what if he gets the yacht bodies that you pay for them to be there? Even if the title is ugly, they will have to stay. You know what I mean? Because LA Knight's not going to get anybody to go with him voluntarily. He's going to have to pay for them. So if he pays them, they got to stay there whether the title's pretty or not.
Bebiendo mucha champaña, nunca estamos secos.
I had to pay that clip because we're talking about yacht parties and Bad Bunny's in there partying on a yacht.
Bebiendo mucha champaña, nunca estamos secos.
All right, let me go grab my 2K goodie so I can show you guys. You're going to love it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, babes. 2K goodies. Also, I apologize for the very casual fit today because I told you I'm not feeling it. So you get, I didn't even try me. Wait, if I put him in the chair, where am I supposed to sit down? I said I'll be right back. Scream comes out this weekend. I'm so excited. I might be watching it in Chicago, but I'm watching it. All right. Let's go over the 2K goodies that we got being part of Creator Fest. So we'll go ahead and start with the stickers. Last year we got Roman stickers. Remember I showed you guys the Roman stickers we got last year. Last year we got that beanie. We got a scarf. Where is the scarf? And we got some Roman stickers. But last year's event was not as big as this year. But this year's events, they really went all out. But of course, I got the CM Punk stickers. So here you guys go. Here's sticker number 1 is the cover one. Right? And then here's sticker number 2 is the CM Punk logo. So we got some CM Punk stickers. Last year we got similar stickers for Roman Reigns. So anyway, so I got those. I got some Discord stickers. I don't know where's the other Discord sticker? There it is. Okay, so I got some Discord stickers. These are adorable, I thought. We got some Discord stickers. And then we got 3 months of Discord Nitro. So if you guys are in my Discord and you've been noticing that I've been sending more videos and pictures, is because I got this gift from them, 3 months free. And my favorite, because I am an OG note taker. Like, I still do to-do lists. You guys know every time I make a video, I show you my list. So they gave us a cute little Discord notepad. And I think it's adorable because I actually do use notepads. So this is cute, and it's probably one of my favorite things they gave us. So there you guys go. They also gave us, what's next? Let's see. Oh, I love this. I haven't opened it yet, but I hate that I'm gonna put it in the background because it's CM Punk. But look how cute! We got a little CM Punk mini buddy. It's a 2K26 edition. He's gonna go in the back. He's gonna go in the back, but I thought it was cute. He has the old title for back when CM Punk was good, so that's kind of awesome and nostalgic, you know. Oh, I got another super chat. Hold on. Sleaze Boy says one of them tells him it's not the main title held by Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns is not holding any titles now, but bruising his ego, he finally finds some hideous female partiers that don't care about wrestling on Best Known to LA Knight. He is writing some. He's fanning some fantasy over here, Sleaze Boy. I'm assuming you're not done, so I'll wait.
Don't worry about this. They could legitimately amputate my leg, and I'm gonna defend my title tonight.
Oh no, his ankle's still fucked. He was walking around the 2K creator with a cane thing. Oh god, the new tag champs are here. EP.
In only a month in as official NXT superstars in the Vanity Project, our champion. Wait. Vanity Project.
Yes, this boy is definitely not done with that story. He be writing the best fan fiction on the IWC in my super chat. Wait, is Ricky Saints #1 contender?
Speaking of, tonight it's about you. There we go. And I know things may be a little weird with your little ankle there. That's good. And regardless of whatever Miles has planned, it doesn't matter because we're going to make sure that you remain the longest reigning North American champion.
So Ricky's going to help Ethan? Ethan has a lot of help here. Ethan could retain by using his friends. A little help from his friends. Look at what is this old man in the background doing? You stop that right now, sir. Oh my god, look, it's the fucking Glambot guy. Damn, his downfall needs to be studied. He went from doing the Glambot to sitting in the background at NXT. What? NXT Chronicle. Oh no. Listen, I interviewed Joe Hendry. I did it for Lucha Libre Online. I did it for you guys. Okay? I did it because it was part of my job description. Okay? I want to make sure you guys understand that. People are talking to me about, you interviewed Joe Hendry, really? And I said, listen, it's part of my job being there. I had to take every interview they give me. Lucha Libre Online would yell at me if I don't take all the interviews. So yeah, I interview Joe Hendry. All right. He was actually, you could tell being in WWE means a lot to him. From what I gather from that interview and the moment and my conversation with him is me too, Alicia. I think it's gonna help him. What I gather from that is that this is Joe Hendry's dream, and you can tell that he's proud of what he's accomplished. You know? He talked about how that match at WrestleMania against Randy changed his life. And it's crazy because a lot of the fans kind of like shit on that match and said like they bury him because he was the TNA World Champ at the time, etc. But it was cool to see him talk about it from a different perspective. From the perspective of someone that saw that as an opportunity, and he's where he is today because of that, you know? I hope everything goes well with your dad. I told him though, I watched Joe Hendry wrestle back at a WCPW show back when WrestleMania 33 was in Orlando, and somebody invited me to that show. And I was like, it's crazy. I told him, I said, it's crazy how a lot of people assume that you came out of nowhere when you really have been grinding for a long fucking time, because that was 10 years ago. And I remember watching him. He wasn't a meme. He wasn't a meme wrestler at that point, you know, but I remember Joe Hendry had a big storyline when he was a part of What Culture Pro Wrestling. I love What Culture Pro Wrestling, for the record. But that's when the original What Culture crew, once the OGs left, I stopped watching. And the same thing is now happening with Cultaholic. Listen, I hope Adam Pachita is happy where he's at. I still watch some of Jack the Jobbers. He started his own YouTube channel, and I gotta tell you, his content has been top tier. So go follow him if you're not following him. But yeah, What Culture Pro Wrestling was fun. The way the girlies are walking backstage. I don't know why the girlies are not main eventing. That means something big is going down in the Ethan Page match. Alright, so we're back to commercial. Let's get back to my 2K goodies. So I show you, right, CM Punk little plushie. I'm going to put it in the background just because this was probably my favorite event. Like, I've been to a lot of wrestling events that I cover as media, and this was my favorite. So this was cool, and he's cute. He's wearing the title from when he was still good. He was still sleeping. He was still sleeping at this point. We also got, bro, a CM Punk fanny pack. I haven't opened it yet, so I'll open it for you guys. But we got a CM Punk fanny pack. How cute is it? How cute is it? Let's go ahead and open it. Oh, it's good quality. Wait, it's good quality. I have a collection of fanny packs. Oh, it smells new. So it can go with my collection of fanny packs. If you didn't know, one of my wrestling bucket list items was to go to all Big Four in the same year. So when I got to do that, I bought fanny packs at each one of them. I'll show them to you, because I have them. So, technically speaking, I have a mini fanny pack collection, and I got them the year that I got to go to every Big Four. So here's the Royal Rumble one. Here is the Mania one. And then here is the SummerSlam one. And here is the Survivor Series one. So now we can hang the CM Punk one in there with those, right? But the CM Punk, this one is better quality than those. I will say that because it's got the good material. So we have a new addition to the fanny pack collection. A fanny pack collection. Yeah, I never use them, but I have them, you know. It was just a thing that I can, like, a memory to have, JR, for I went to all Big Four in the same year. I've done it more than once, but it's cool to have it immortalized. Okay, what else did we get? We got, oh man, this was cool, man. This was cool because they gave us this like this. And I already think, holy shit, they're giving us a fucking Xbox controller for free. But it's a fucking personalized one. I'll show it to you. Look at this. It's a CM Punk one. How cool is that? Hold on. How cool. So here I am thinking they're going to give us just a controller, but it's personalized. So I thought this was super fucking cool. So my nephews are fighting over it like I'm going to give it to them. I do know my oldest Christian has an Xbox, so. Alright, we got some super chats to get to before I keep showing you what I got. First of all, Sleaze Boy says, R-Truth has snuck in and Tosawa and his ninjas have boarded. A giant brawl ensures which ends after R-Truth decides to play with the steering wheel instead of capsizing it. WWE used footage of Costa Concordia. Man, Costa Concordia, first of all, is a crazy tragedy. And I still think that the captain was fully responsible for that. And if you've never fallen down that rabbit hole, I will post a good link about the Costa Concordia on the rabbit holes. Why are we talking about Damian Priest on NXT? What is this? Anyways, but that is actually crazy. Sleaze Boy, and God bless your imagination. Please, never stop writing your fan fiction for us. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Throw Mix $5 super chats. Anyone planning on watching the new scary movie coming out this Friday? Yes, it's Scream. Also, happy birthday. I cannot wait. Scream is one of my favorite all-time movie franchises, especially horror. I'm super excited. I think I'm going to be in Chicago, so I might end up watching it in Chicago, but I want to watch it opening weekend because I don't want the spoilers. So, no, of course, it's Xbox was one of the sponsors. Why would they give us PS5, Michael P? Xbox was a big sponsor of the event. So, no, it's only Xbox. Now, this is my personal favorite item they gave us. My nephews were freaking out over the controller. This is my favorite thing they gave us, and it is this hoodie. It's by Legends. Oh my God, Dark State is crashing out backstage. Okay, I'll show you the rest in a second. Hold on. Lola buys.
Mr. Stones!
Yes, Lola.
Did you see what just happened? Kalani thought she did a big one hurting my hands? She thinks she can hang in my element. Ella se piensa peleadora de verdad, huh?
Please just calm down. English, please.
Put
English,
Kalani
please.
and I in an underground match.
Oh, shit!
You really want that?
Make it happen. You're the GM now.
You know what? The WWE Universe would want that. You got it. Underground match, Vengeance Day, you and Kalani.
Oh, let's fucking go!
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, God, it's time for the women's match. Lola Bice versus Kalani Jordan in an underground match. I'm interested. I'm interested.
I'm interested.
And hopefully this is Sol Ruka's coronation moment. We'll see. Wait, they're friends again? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm sorry. It's called a waist pack. It's called a waist pack. It's not a fanny pack, JR. It's a waist pack. Okay.
Because here is the champion.
Alright, we'll get back to my 2K goodies after this. I'm invested in this match. It hasn't happened yet. We haven't had that match yet. I think it's main eventing. 2 title changes so far. We still have 2 title matches to go. Do we see all titles changes? Right now we are moving on to the women's match for the world title. JC Jane against Sol Ruka. I don't trust Arya. They're too friendly right now and I don't like it. I'm with you. I'm with you. Please, boys, say after this PR. Oh my God. Hey Eddie. After this PR disaster, Triple H and TKO book a match to integrate the 24/7 title with the US title instead of firing or sending everyone to La Celda, which is prison. First of all, don't talk about prison like that because, you know, It gives Dominic Mysterio PTSD, and we don't need that.
You know what would have happened to you if you did that in prison? Huh? You wouldn't be standing here right now. You would have got.
Listen, they gotta do what they gotta do. I can see them using the PR disaster to their advantage. So far, you're on point with your fantasy novel. I like Soul's gear. No, Michael P. It's not gonna happen ever. Bad Bunny is in like Australia right now. I still don't know what dirt sheet came up with the idea that they were gonna say that Bad Bunny is coming back when Bad Bunny has a world tour until the end of July. I've gone over this on stream a million times, so I'm not gonna keep saying it. Bad Bunny is on tour until July. He's not gonna wrestling at WrestleMania and getting hurt and not being able to finish the tour. Number two, Bad Bunny is he's just not gonna work with Logan Paul. So even if he can, wow, Saria! What the fuck? You guys called it! Holy shit! Wow, sorry, I just turned on Soul right before the match. Oh my god, no way, no.
Off is a direction you can fuck. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Stop it. Get some help.
I am so fucking mad. No, stop. Come on. She called her a bitch. Sorry, I was jealous. Wow. Alright, well, we just... Holy shit, sorry I just betrayed Soul. Match, it was a squash. It was a squash. He went ahead and attacked Soul Ruka right before the bell rang. Left her for dead. Bell rings. JC Jane hits her punch. It's a good looking punch, by the way. 1, 2, 3. And then after, Saria continues to attack Soul Ruka, finally breaking them up. Longest pair to break up. When I saw Soul coming out on her shoulders like that, after the tension that we have been seeing from them, I thought, I can't remember if we watched NXT last week. I don't think I did. I think I was getting ready for my trip. I don't remember like them being that happy again. So I thought it was suspicious. A lot of you guys said in the chat, I don't trust Saria. You were all right. Holy shit. They could have done the same thing after a banger match between JC and Soul. That's what I'm saying. I just explained what happened. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it because I was kind of ready for Soul to become NXT Women's Champion, but maybe they're going to do Soul and Saria all the way until like maybe Stand and Deliver. And typically they call a few people out after that, so maybe that's when Soul comes up. I don't know. I mean, I think JC Jane has gotten better, but I still don't buy her as my NXT Women's Champ. ¿Qué te pareció mi universo? ¿Lo has visto? No he podido, mi amor. No he tenido tiempo para nada, honestamente. Pero entraré a verlo eventualmente. I'm more pissed. JC Mahone, man. She just got a win over Soul. She keeps beating people. I don't understand. I don't understand. The match is over. Yeah, it lasted not even a minute. How long was that match? 30 seconds? 30 seconds. And then after, Saria continued to attack her, hit an F5 on her onto the announce table. So what the fuck? I thought they were going to go on for like a solid 20 minutes. This show is... Oh my god, this show sucks, bro. This show sucks. Alright, well, that just happened. That just happened. That was faster than I thought they would. I thought they would at least have the match and like Maybe when Soul stood into... No, está malísimo, Samux, no lo veas, especialmente con lo que acaba de pasar. Pensaba que, like, I thought it was gonna take longer, you know, like, maybe when, like, they were gonna have a banger, and then when Soul got in the ropes to do the Soul Snatcher, that's when Saria would, like, do it, you know? I guess this is even more savage. Oh yeah, we have a speed match for Blake. Blake is in a speed match tonight because I've been watching her train for it. Was this faster than Wheeler Yuta in bed? Wheeler Yuta has never had experience in bed, Sleaze Boy, so we don't have anything to compare it to. You know? Oh wait, the hoodie. All right, let's get back to my goodies. So this is my favorite goodie that I got, and it is from Legends, and they gave us this hoodie. I freaking love it. It says Legends over here, and it says 2K over here, and it's got what is it? One of the sleeves. Yeah, look at the sleeve. How cool! How cool is that? That's a flex. Tell me this hoodie is not a flex. I haven't worn it yet. But yeah, I really, really love it, and it's probably my favorite thing that they gave us. It's not just media. They hooked up everybody they invited. There was all kinds of people there. There was media, there were streamers, there were gamers, there were all kinds of people there. So, but I love this hoodie so much. Oh my God, Tatum.
Trying to find love. I crave acceptance, trying to be exactly what somebody else needed of me. I thought maybe if I could just change a little bit more, if I could just
my crumble
be
cookie for the night.
perfect, somebody would stay. And they didn't.
Because he's a gamer. Why wouldn't he be there? He's always there every year. BDE has always done the 2K event.
To all of you. You guys never
I actually did the headquarters tour with BDE.
want some watered-down version of Tatum Paxley. You wanted me. And for the first time in my entire life,
Crumble time.
I have felt real love.
Okay.
You all have
Yeah,
accepted
their events weren't like that. I've been to other... Well, I did 2K last year. It wasn't like this. This was massive.
when I beat Izzy Dame at Vengeance Day, and I get my hands around the NXT Women's North American Championship, and I hold it real close and never let it go. That title.
Why would she want the NXT North American Championship when she was world champion?
Izzy, I am begging you. I just want one last conversation with you. Come on, Izzy. Wake up. Izzy, you're here. I am looking just for you. And you'll realize
What is going on?
that not even your dreams are enough. Because you, to your core, will never be enough.
Oh, shit. Oh. Is forever. Ah, the 2K entrance. I talked to her about her entrance. Shawn Michaels gifted her the vanity, fun fact. And she helped with the song. Trail Mix. Who was the top 3 people to interview at this event? Drew was a lot of fun. Oh my God. I got 12 interviews and it's going to be very hard. Trish Stratus. I never interviewed her. I'm a big fan. She's a legend. I didn't think she'd be there. She was probably like the biggest surprise. So I got to put Trish Stratus up there. Drew, just because he shut out my mom, and I love how he is with my mom. And I love interviewing everyone. I'm gonna say, Trail, that my interview with Chelsea was a favorite just because Ethan interrupted, and when those kind of moments happen and you're not expecting it, you get content gold, you know? So I'm gonna say those 3 interviews. I interviewed Chelsea before, you know. I really love meeting and interviewing Blake. I am high-key obsessed with her. I always liked her, but I really liked her now. Oba Femi won me over. I really liked it. He's such a cool guy. So there was a lot of really cool people, but man, Trish Stratus is just goated. Like, it's just an interview that was in my bucket list that I didn't think I would get. Jacob was fun and he shouted out the reaction videos, but listen, Jacob, what the fuck? Oh, I thought she lost. I thought that was a 3 count. Okay, good. What the fuck is going on? You guys are ahead of me, way ahead of me. Why did she do that? Oh yeah, I forgot they're beefing. This is bullshit. Boo! This show is absolute garbage. Why are we watching this? Roman, where are you at?
Why are we watching this? Why are we watching this? Why are we watching this? Why are we watching this?
Off is a direction you can fuck.
I hate it here. I hate Tuesdays. I'm gonna stop watching if this shit keeps sucking like this. They just literally did back to back the exact same thing. 2 squash matches on 2 favorites. That's insane. That shit pisses me off. I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm so annoyed. What is this? Why are we watching just Joe Hendry videos all fucking night? Nobody asked for this. NXT is not it. Anyway. Fuck TikTok. Alright, so we got the... I'm almost done with my goodies. The only 2 goodies that I have left is my creator pass. This is what allow me entry into headquarters, which is cool. It's gonna go back there with all my other badges. And last but not least, you guys probably saw it in my social media, but everybody there got a plaque, and this is mine. I haven't hung it up yet, but I thought it was cute. 36 out of 180. There was 180 of us invited. So I'm obsessed with it, and I love it. It's like I have my own 2K cover. That's it. We're done with 2K Content Fest, Creator Fest goodies that they gave us. I gotta hang this somewhere in the studio, right? We gotta hang it somewhere in here. Oh my gosh, shut up, Joe Henry. Nobody cares. Oh, my stream is frozen? Oh, no, it's not frozen. I love the hoodie, though. I love the hoodie. Yeah, they really stepped up their game. I liked the beanie last year. I wore it not too long ago on a stream. I got the beanie. And I thought the scarf was cute. And we got Roman stickers. But last year's event wasn't like this. This was different. But last year Roman was there, so they could have not given me anything. And I would have been happy because Roman was there. Good, man, because NXT is not worth being here for. We've lost viewership because the show's so bad. Last year, there was only a handful of us there media-wise. I remember that. We didn't get many interviews. Last year, I interviewed Bayley, Natalia, Carlito. Is that it? I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I think that was it. Last year, there was streamers there. They just didn't invite that many. The space was smaller. It's always the same event. It's the hands-on where people get to play the game before. They do this every year. They just went... I think it was Xbox being a part of it. So I'm pretty sure Xbox was not a part of it last year. Well, Denise, Sean, and we were there last year. I don't think Xbox was a sponsor last year. Maybe Xbox was the one who were like, let's spend some money on this event, you know? Maybe Xbox said, let's go all out and see if he helps. I think it does help him, you know? I didn't get to play the game as I was invited as media, but I got to see it being played on the big screen. I got to see the tournament, which they did it in that giant screen at headquarters, you know, that big screen. They put the tournament there, and they played as Cody and Roman won, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, but like I was telling you, a lot of us knew about it. We just weren't allowed to talk about it. A lot of us knew what it was, you know. We just were not allowed to say anything. And I don't break the rules. I want to get invited to these things. I'm not trying to break the rules. Sean was there, but I think I didn't see Sean at Wednesday night's event. So I don't know if he got in later because I picked an early flight so I could see my best friend while I was in New York. Obviously, I'm going to try to see my friends. You know, I didn't get to see very many of them, but I got to hang out with a few. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alicia. Like, they're very thorough. They're very thorough when they send you the directions and what you can and can't do. Even like when the event starts, a little BTS, they go over this little orientation where they tell you what you can and can't say. Yes, you can say you're here. You can say this is going on. You can post this. You cannot post this until this day. You cannot post this until this day. Like, and it's an NDA, and you gotta follow the rules if you want to keep getting invited. So I kept trying to tell you guys, I have a thing next week, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I mean, guess, did you ask 2K to burn WWE? What? What I really enjoyed about it is the amount of people from different vibes that were there, right? I think the main event is the North American Championship match, Thrill. I think because we have people from gaming, we have people from wrestling, we have streamers, we have gamers, we have content creators, we have mainstream media. Like the networking that you got, there was a couple of like content creators that I follow because of wrestling. There was a couple of content creators in there that I'm like, holy shit, what are you doing here? But it's because they game or they stream or they wanted them there, you know. But it was really cool to see all of these worlds like come together. Because it's very different. Like when I go to like a Mania press junket, it's just us, wrestling media, and we're just there to talk about Mania. Where here you have so many people asking so many different who the fuck are these people? Uriah? What the fuck is that name? I need another drink. But anyways, I think the coolest thing of the experience was that it was so many people from so many different. You had the TikTokers, the gamers, the mainstreams, your usual wrestling media people. You had like, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, lettuce, yeah. Wanna be chase you. Okay, I see who they are. You ate the interview. Spelly, thank you. The Trish Stratus one. I'm so proud of that. I'm very proud. And the Tiffany one. Tiffany and I, every time I interview Tiffany Stratton, it's like besties talking. Since we don't care about NXT, let me see if Lucha Libre Online, because I'm gonna put them up for you guys, but I'm letting Lucha Libre Online put them up first because I want to do one a day. I think they put on my Tiffany interview. Let me see. Yes, it's up. All right, so I'll show you my Tiffany interview since we don't care about this. Here it is. This is Tiffany Stratton. We finally got to catch up. You know, Tiffany and I became besties back during the press junket at WrestleMania 40. Then I interviewed her last year again after she cashed in at Royal Rumble, and I got to interview her here for the third time. I love her so much.
Saluditos, mi gente de lucha.
Ah!
Esta que les habla es Isa, la Demon Diva, and I am joined by my bestie, my idol, Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time.
It is Tiffy time.
I need your approval on my nails because you inspired them.
I love them. They're so pink and sparkly. I love the bow. Don't look at my nails. They look terrible.
Your lashes look amazing.
Thank you.
I think we should be the new lash legends.
Okay, yeah. The new lash legend.
You know?
Love you, Lash.
Me too.
Yes.
She's iconic.
Yeah, she is iconic.
With
I'm
glazing
so
lash.
excited for her.
And she's serving looks on SmackDown every
Oh
time.
yeah, she's just paired up with my arch nemesis Nia Jax, but it's fine.
You know what? Let's change the topic.
Yeah, sure.
Let me ask you a question. If 2K was doing a game of classic matches and only one of your matches could be featured, which match would you pick?
Ooh. Probably my No Mercy Extreme Rules match against Becky Lynch.
It was my favorite match of yours.
Me too. That was an iconic match. You cannot lie.
Right. And let's say that you couldn't change your character's gear at all. What gear
Me
would
too,
you
me
pick
too,
to be
I
featured?
love
Because
her.
you are the queen of gear. So which one would you pick to
Someone
be?
said it.
Right. If it was like a permanent gear, which one would make the cut?
Ooh. I am probably going to have to say my NXT No Mercy look.
It was everything.
It was. I feel like people keep trolling me on Twitter saying I haven't topped it yet. So, but I do have one gear right now that I have at my house that is going to top that gear.
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see
The
this.
one that you wore the other day on SmackDown, it gave me like a prayer vibe. Madonna like a prayer because it had like the cross.
Oh, yes.
I saw you come out and
Yes.
that's the first thing I thought about.
Okay, I like that.
How's Crumble?
Crumble's amazing. He's so
Talking about
big now.
dogs.
He actually was howling this morning when I left. Yeah, he is very fat and chunky right now. But he's
I
well
love him.
fed.
I'm obsessed with him. Did you get his own social media yet?
No, I haven't. Do you
him a
think I should?
My dog is famous on TikTok.
No way.
He has like 50,000 followers. His name is Roman.
Roman? What kind of dog?
He's a Yorkie.
Oh,
5 pounds.
That's so cute.
Listen, I can't wait to see you win the chamber and go on to WrestleMania and become champion again. I miss you with a little extra accessory.
Me too. I need my Tiffy title back.
Tiffany, it's always a pleasure talking to you and seeing you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I love her. I'm sorry, I love her. I cannot not love Tiffany Stratton. She's the fucking sweetest, and talking to her is literally like I'm talking to one of my girlfriends. And you can't beat that. That's the best vibe to have in an interview. You know, when you feel comfortable enough with them, where you're just talking like you're friends with them, is the best. But I legitimately, she's always been so sweet. And I actually think that comes from, I mean, I see her always being sweet to everybody, but when I first interviewed her and she was still in NXT, and I told her, because I wore pink, you guys, some of you, my OGs in the chat remember, I wore pink because I knew she would be there, and I told her I wore this outfit just for you, like, and she goes, wait, really? And you know, I just started telling her, like, how much I love her character. This is when we had the conversation about why they dropped the whole daddy thing. So I think it's because she knows that I'm an OG Tiffy girl, you know? I think that's why, because my interviews with her always just flow very nicely. But I'm a big fan. She's such a sweetheart of a person, and I just have fun interviewing her. So shout out to Tiffany Stratton, and thank you for the interview. It would be cool if she... I don't know. I feel like not enough people are talking about Tiffy winning the chamber. You remember it, right? Because we were twinning. Alicia, I know you remember it. We were wearing literally almost the same outfit. She was wearing a suit in pink, and I was wearing a blazer dress in the same shade of pink. And then we bonded over our shoes because she was wearing Prada boots, and I was wearing my pink Valentinos, I think. Yeah, I think those are the ones. So we bonded over shoes. On this one, we bonded over lashes and nails and dogs. Saria wants a title match. Okay. Listen. Not only has this episode of NXT not being it, but yeah, we were wearing the matching pink, Justine. Yeah, I love that interview. The Rumble one was a lot of fun too because it was right after she cashed in, and it was cool to talk to her and ask her about, you know, the cash in. It's been great to see her like grow. I remember that my daddy says all the way to like seeing her beat Charlotte at Mania, it's just been a lot of fun to watch Tiffy's career. Again, technically speaking, Tiffy is kind of from the 2.0 era. 2.0 era has some characters that really grew on me. But yeah, so I have fun interviewing Tiffany. I look forward to talking to her. It's always crazy when they remember you, because like the way that I see it is like these people do media and talk to so many people every day. So it's like super freaking cool when they remember you. Chelsea was a sweetheart, and I had only one other interview with Chelsea, but Chelsea does like when I post my reactions, like she always retweets them when I post Chelsea reactions. So sorry, I have hat hair. I told you guys I wasn't really trying, but you know what? I don't feel bad about the fact that I'm casual Tuesdaying. Is that a word, Tuesdaying? I'm casual Tuesdaying, you guys, because NXT also did not try. So I'm glad I didn't waste a really cute outfit for this shitty show, But I got in. I had to go to the pharmacy. I got in, like, I was on the Discord. I told you guys, I think it was like 20 minutes before I went live. I'm like, I'm going to try to get ready as soon as I can, but this is the best that I could come up with. But this show it's not trying. Does anyone going to WWE 2K this year? Because I will. What do you mean? I'm going to get it? My nephew's going to get it. I was thinking about getting it. I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to play it. But I will probably get it. I don't know if I'm going to have the time to, like, really put all the hours that you got to put in to, like, make a lot of things happen. But maybe when I'm bored, I'll play it here and there. I think, like I said, I got to see a preview of 2K25 last year when I went to the event. 24, I didn't do, but anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to make is that this one feels better than what I got to see last year. I did not buy it last year. I bought it the year before. I didn't buy, I think I've been like, I used to buy them every year and then I stopped at 20 because 2K20 was so, I'm sorry, it was bad. I don't want to talk negative about them, but 2K20 was really bad. So I stopped buying them for a few years after that. I was so mad. Because they put Becky and Roman in the cover. And I was so happy that two of my goats, my farm, were in the cover, And then the game was terrible. You guys remember 2K20? Come on. It wasn't their best. It wasn't their best effort. And we were in the, like, whatever. You get the point. But I can't wait for you guys to get it and tell me, like, what your thoughts are, because based on what I've seen, I think it looks awesome. Graphics look amazing. Trump makes $2 super chat says, what's your thought of Xavant and Evan at the Chamber? I love that the Elimination Chamber looks so different this year. Not even just Xavant and Trick Trail, like the fact that we got Raquel and Kiana in the women's one, like, I love them. Listen, we're in a weird era right now where a lot of the OGs are living, and we gotta start building new stars. And we can't build these new stars if you don't do these kind of things with them. So I'm very excited for our NXT babies to come to the main roster and be treated this way. I think Trick has it. And they better not hold back on him, because that's what they did with Braun. I've never been big on Braun, but I remember Braun Breaker coming to the main roster, making this crazy impact, and then they kind of like didn't do anything with him. I think this is the perfect time to go all in with Trick. That's how you build stars. Like, look at Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. There's so many of the names that we now consider GOATs that just came in and make an impact immediately. They were putting titles on them and everything. I'm just saying, Trick and Drew at WrestleMania. Sign me up. It's just some people are going to think it's not WrestleMania worthy. Guess what? Except for Punk and Roman, and only because of Roman, not because of Punk, none of these matches that they're making are WrestleMania worthy. So take a chance on some people, But I'm very happy for our boys. I'm very happy for them. Alicia knows. A lot of you guys have sat here with me on Tuesday. We watch NXT and Xavant and Trick, especially Trick. I'm a big Trick simp. We know it. They were faves here. So, of course, I'm thrilled to see them in the main roster. I always get so scared when our babies get called up to the main roster because I'm afraid of how they're going to treat them. But so far with Xavant and Trick, it's been good. I feel like, yeah, me too. What are they doing? I hope everybody that's on NXT right now, except for a handful of them, just stay there for it. They should get demoted to Evolve and to whatever. Is that the one on Tubi, Evolve? That's where they should fucking go. Oh, shit! I think Xavant is gonna do a crazy spot inside the chamber, and I think it's gonna be fun to see. I want to send some Walter for Bronson Reed. I know that everybody's talking about the Vision being cursed. Bronson Reed missed Mania last year because of an injury in War Games, remember? And now he might miss another Mania. Like, it actually breaks my heart for him. Like, I feel so fucking bad for Bronson Reed. And I'm not even huge on Bronson. It's just the human part of us that whether you're like a wrestler or not, you never want to see that kind of shit happen to anybody. And for him to possibly miss 2 Manias because of injury, like, I'm sorry, it breaks my heart for him. If he was supposed, allegedly being reported, he was supposed to win that match last night. So I'm gonna send a little Walter for Bronson Reed because my heart just, I feel so bad.
Y que Dios me los bendiga a todos, hoy, mañana y siempre. Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz. Pero sobre todo mucho, mucho, mucho amor.
Like, I don't know what you do with the Vision now, but it's cursed. Like, if they don't have somebody, like, do a cleansing on Logan and Theory next week, do you break them off? Do you keep it going? Do we find out who the masked man was? Like, and now we're going to have to deal with Jey Uso running it back at the chamber. God. Terrible time for an injury. Terrible time for an injury. They should have done more with Bronson as soon as they let him beat Roman. And I don't know, there's a part of me that feels like Roman was also involved in the decision of saying, like, let's let him go over, you know? I don't know. There's a handful of people in WWE that I'm not saying have creative control, but me speculating, I would think they will have some kind of say on the finishes of their matches. And I feel like Roman will be one of those guys, you know? So they should have done so much with Bronson after that. He should have been the fucking leader of the fucking faction. He should have left the faction because he should have realized he doesn't need them. He just beat Roman on his own. But Braun kind of helped him, now that I remember. Never mind. This is a long-ass video package. Man, NXT today should have been a whole email. NXT should have turned on out of office today and not shown up. You know what I mean? Damn, but, okay, Miles has been working out, hasn't he? Is that Stephanie Baker glow up? You see it? So we got another title change here. No, we like Ethan Page now. Remember, he's friend of the channel. He even gave us a plug. He didn't believe I did the post. That was so funny when I asked him. I told him I always wanted to do this, and he said you can do it. I said, well, I do it all the time. I just wanted to do it with you. Ego. Oh, he's not smiling. He means business today. I should do a, I'm not going to clip all that, but I should clip all the times that I done the and send that to him so he sees that I wasn't lying. Ethan Page is probably someone that I am so shocked at how much he's grown on me in the last year or so, by 6-7 months. I know exactly when. Because you guys know I wasn't crazy about Ethan Page in AEW, and I wasn't crazy about Ethan Page when he came over. That match with Ricky Sainz, when that motherfucker threw Ricky Sainz off the stage to beat him, I don't know if you guys ever had this. Let me know, chat. You ever had that moment when a wrestler, when you know they just won you over, when you were like, oh, I apologize, I wasn't familiar with your game. For me, with Ethan Page, that was the moment where he yeeted Ricky Sainz off the fucking stage to win. I think they were having a last man standing match. I always think, because there's some wrestlers that you just love from the beginning. You know they're it. But there's some wrestlers that kind of have to, you kind of play hard to get with them. They don't win you over right away. I always love those moments when you're like, oh yeah, that was the moment that I was like, oh, okay. So that's when it happened for me with Ethan Page. And then I started paying attention to him as a character. And then they pair him with Chelsea Green, which gold that I didn't know I needed. You know what I mean? So Ethan Page is got to be someone that I got to tell you that I'm like, I wasn't expecting to like him as much as I have. When he first came over, I was like, oh, okay, big deal. And then they put the title in, I was like, but why? Now I'm over here telling you I don't want him to lose tonight. I do think that Miles Bourne is a threat. I do. But Ethan Page has a lot of friends backstage, so maybe he'll get some help. I don't know. I hated him when he was first in NXT. Yeah, and I wasn't big on him with AEW, but I don't know that AEW ever booked him to this cap. I don't remember him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember him having this kind of character in AEW. Like, I can barely remember any of his promos in AEW. I think he won the TNT title. Did he win the TNT title? Or am I making that up in my brain? Ethan has grown on me too. Yeah, he's good. Ricky's somebody that I kind of liked in AEW. Felt he was being wasted. He came over. I liked him here. No matter how they booked him. Face heel, I always liked Ricky. Ethan had to win me over. But it was really cool. It was really cool. And I got to finally meet him and interview him this weekend. That was also cool. He's a cool guy. He is one of those guys that stay in character 24/7. He was walking... when we did the headquarters tour, because we got to do a tour around headquarters. Not everybody did the tour. I think they did 3 tours and only 20 people could do the tour. I wanted to, so I ran when they announced the last one, and I got to like see the building. I'm like if I'm at headquarters, I'm gonna see everything that they're willing to show me. Call me a nerd. I'll own it at this moment. I'm in fucking WWE headquarters. Show me everything you want to show me. It was the coolest thing, and I know I sound like a geek right now, but that tour was probably, it might have been my favorite thing of the day. To see the building, to see where they film everything, when they edit everything, like where all the offices are, the ring, the wall where all the champions, the gym where CM Punk fake locked himself in. Like, I got to see all of that. When I saw the studio where they film like their video packages, the intros and stuff, and like their edit rooms, as somebody that edits my own content, I will pay insane money to be allowed to work at one of those editing rooms for a day. I was sitting here today editing my WWC vlog from Saturday, and I was like, why can't I have one of those rooms, you know? But anyway, so the whole point is that so I went on a off-topic ADHD. But the whole point is that when I was doing the tour, he was walking. I saw the conference rooms. I don't know which one is that they do their creative meetings are, but it's in the conference rooms area. So I saw like 4 of their conference rooms. When I was doing the tour, Ethan Page was walking backstage filming some of his vlog, and the whole time he was in character. I interviewed him in character. He interrupted my Chelsea interview in character. So he gets it. He gets it.
And up next, we still have the NXT North American Championship match.
And what can we look forward to next week?
Well, Sarah, normally I do not reward bad behavior. However, because JC has accepted the challenge...
Oh, he won no titles. Okay, got it. Thank you, Sheldon. Did he fight for the TNT Championship? Maybe against Scorpio Sky? I feel like he was in a TNT title feud.
So let it be known, I am willing to sit down with her.
Izzy looks amazing.
She so much as lays a finger on me. The match at Vengeance Day is off.
Look, everyone is looking forward to that match, and I will talk to Tatum. However, we're talking about Tatum Paxley here, Izzy.
Exactly.
Well, Vengeance Day is a week from Saturday, but let's talk about next week.
I liked Izzy.
Earlier, what we
Well, as a character more, but I always liked her look. I think she's got that it factor. You know, she's got the height, the look. I'm cold. An absolute experience with Ricky Saints. Roman is in trouble, Justin. He was trying to get into the trash earlier. You guys are so ahead of me, and I don't know why. I want an absolute experience with Ricky Saints. Never break.
NXT lighten up its path. Every time we hit the road, whatever city we are in, non-stop action, championship matches, expect the unexpected. As we get ready.
I think the champion should always come out last because they get introduced last. You know what I mean? That's the way that it should be.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is for the NXT North American
Championship.
From Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds.
It's not my brother, it's my nephew, and I have no idea what he means by it, but I can't wait to see.
And his opponents from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the NXT North greatest. I'm breaking records. Greatest. He is the greatest NXT North American champion, Ethan Page. Well, once again, showing just how egotistical.
He said the greatest.
He is breaking records with a win tonight.
I'm breaking records, pal.
For the longest reigning North American champion in history.
Anybody want this reigning and defending North American champion?
We love kicking a guy when he's down.
Well, no, I'm just saying he missed that bit.
I like it because it's a plaque and it says Creator Fest. And my favorite thing about it is that it says like 36 out of 180. I don't know, it just makes you feel a little special. 180 out of... There's so many channels, creators, media outlets. There's so many people that could have been invited. Like hundreds and hundreds of, you know, content creators and stuff. So to be a part of that very distinct group that they invited, it just like, I like it. I like the plaque. So for me, it's the plaque and it's the hoodie. I like the hoodie. I think it's a good quality hoodie. It's a good brand. And I don't really have a lot of hoodies, probably because I live in Puerto Rico. But when I have to travel for these coldest destinations, I don't mind having that hoodie. I don't know if I'm gonna want to wear it though, you know? I'm gonna do an Ethan Page story on IG, but he shares it. I was on his vlog. I was on the Ethan Page vlog, you guys. In case you didn't know. Let me find it. Sheldon put it in the Discord, and I had no idea. Then I had everybody sending it to me. They're like, "Hey, did you see yourself in the Ethan Page vlog?" I was like, "What?" He did a vlog about Creator Fest. And guess who makes an appearance? It's me. I make an appearance on the vlog. Hold on.
Well, I'm going to go back to something that Miles Bourne said earlier tonight, that Ethan Page has kept Miles Bourne away out of fear, out of being scared that he would lose that championship. He didn't want a piece of
I'm trying to fast forward it a little bit. I found it. I found the Ethan Page vlog, you guys. And guess who makes an appearance? I am in the Ethan Page vlog. I hope it doesn't copyright claim me. Look at that.
I am standing here with Lucha Libre Online, an account I used to follow on Instagram. Yeah, you guys started collaborating with too many women that had their butts out, and
He got us
have
emoting
children and a
together,
wife,
too.
and I can't be scrolling on my Instagram with a bunch of cheeks hanging out. It would be nice if you guys just focused on professional wrestling.
I will pass the note.
Yeah, you should.
Look. Shout out to Ethan Page for putting me on the vlog. I got a lot of people going like, "Oh my God, you're in the vlog." But I found out from Sheldon, so thank you, Sheldon, for letting me know about the Ethan Page vlog. There we go. All right, thank you. I do remember her being in a TNT title something. Oh my God, F in the chat for Miles Bourne's back. Sheldon says Ethan challenged for the TNT title twice during his AEW run. Lost to Sammy Guevara and Cody Rhodes in his 2 challenges, and both were in 2021. You know what? That makes sense because in 2021 is when I was very high into AEW. So it makes sense that I remember that. Because I loved AEW in 2021. What happened to it after? I don't know. But I remember a lot of stories from 2021. Thank you for the education as always, Professor. We appreciate you.
With the chair, Ethan Page right now, and the referee does not want to count these two out. The referee does not want to disqualify one of these two participants in this matchup. The official wants a decision to be had. He wants a victory for one of these two. Into the cover for Ethan Page, and a kick out by Miles Bourne.
Bro, he said there's too many chicks. At Lucha Libre Online, I was like, I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, thank you, Paul. I do it with you guys just because I like joking around, like when I like flex on stupid things, you know, but I'm like super proud of everything that we've been doing together, like the watch alongs, the consistency, the growth. I don't think you guys realize how close we are to 30K. And like, I feel like we just hit 20K not that long ago. And the crazy thing is that if you look at the time that went by from 0 to 10K, from 10K to 20K, and from 20K to 30K, it's just less and less and less because we're growing. And I think a lot of it has to do with you guys pulling up and me staying consistent for you. So thank you for that. Thank you. And I have a lot of things I want to do. It's just my schedule has been so all over the place. Life is weird. A lot of things happen, but I'm going to get right back to it. But right now you're getting daily uploads. I got daily uploads for at least a week or 2. So you're getting shorts, you're getting streams, you're getting all the content in this channel. You get shorts, you get uploads, and you get streams. You know? Yes, I remember the fucking Dan Lambert bullshit. Okay, let's calm down with 100K. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's just get to 30K first, you know?
Ethan Page applying the pressure, putting the weight onto the back of Miles. Miles not able to breathe right now in the center of the ring.
Squeeze, he said. I'm rooting for Ethan. Yes, I remember Ethan being maybe that's where I remember some of his promos. Maybe that's where I remember some of his promos. I feel like I remember Ethan's work on AEW more than Ricky. At least I got that wrong. No, I don't. I'm here every fucking night. What are you talking about? I'm offended by that. Wow, the chants are very 50-50. Hey, award winner, Booker T. God, I hate the Wrestling Observer. Welcome back.
Okay, okay, Thrill Mix. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. But there's no need to pick one, Jose. Weezy is great. Minnie is great. Santi Khan. There's so many other streamers that I actually think are absolutely fantastic. And I like to pull up when I'm not streaming into their chats and say hello. I respect everybody in the space. I do. I think we're all different creators for different audiences. I hate when people just think that you can only support one person or the other, or that this person is better than, because it's not a competition. You know what I mean? I think everybody is doing incredible work. I think everybody has a different kind of audience that they target and go after. And especially like my girl Weezy or my girl Minnie, like I'm never gonna be one to tell you, pick me over another girl in the wrestling space, you know? Nobody's as big of a woman fan as me. Danielle, the photographer, DTF Mania. She's a real one. Mimi, from Turnbuckle Talk, she's a good one. I pick you always too, Philly. Okay, Booker, relax.
Well, again, in victory tonight to be the longest reigning North American champion of all time. Trying to hoist the Born Unborn, though.
I gotta go watch this Alfred video. I'm not sure if I love this match. Miles Bourne has a big mark on his back, and it's probably from that razor edge on the announce table. I love that Paul. I'm the same way. I try to. Sometimes, like, I like to, like, relax after I stream, just take a moment in quiet, because I'm sitting here talking to you guys for a long time in front of the lights, blah, blah, blah. But afterwards, I'll go on YouTube and, like, I'll pop into people that I support stream just to say hi. You know, like, I go say hi to Sean when he's streaming from Fightful. I'll say hi to Solo Monster, JD. I like to be a supportive creator. I don't think... maybe I should see it more as competition, but I don't. I feel like we're better off all supporting each other, you know? There's so much fucking wrestling to be covered. There's such a big audience. Like, why are we fighting?
Slugfest in this main event again, the fourth championship match of the night here in NXT. Bourne almost seems out. Ethan trying to get some feeling back in that ankle, and now going high risk. Book, is this smart at this juncture of the match?
High risk right now, but Ethan Page, I'm gonna say, has been fighting on adrenaline since the beginning of the thing, since the outset. That's what kind of champion Ethan Page really is. The greatest North American champion in the history of NXT, man.
Ethan Page with that damaged ankle trying to balance himself. Now really
Nobody has come out to help Ethan.
a superplex from the top.
Nice. I was at 2K and I played Fangirl. And I walked up to a couple of creators just to tell them I love what they do. I don't care. I don't care if you know who I am. I don't care if you don't know who I am. If I like your channel and I have the opportunity to tell you, I'm going to go and do it because I know how much it means to me. When somebody tells me, man, I love what you've been putting out. I love you. Like, it motivates you. Like, you know? So, I don't care. They're big creators, small creators. If I'm subscribed and I watch them and I see them at these things, I go up to them and I tell them how much I like what they're doing. I did it with Deontay. I did it with BDE. Told him I liked his match against Nick. Matt from Assemble, I got to tell him too that I really enjoy his stuff. Nice. This match is actually pretty good. I take it back. Oh shit, here they come, here they come. Here it is, here it is. 1, 2, 3. He kicked out, he kicked out. Oh, Ethan Page is shook. Oh, not Shiloh and Hank and Tank. Ricky! No! Oh my god. If this is how Ethan loses. No! Oh, he got the turnbuckle off. No! Oh, no. Listen, I'm happy for Miles Bourne. I just, but I'm happy for Miles Bourne. It was long due. It was long due. He should have won the NXT World title, honestly. And he got to uncrown the longest reigning champ in WWE right now. I honestly thought Miles Bourne was going to get screwed over by shenanigans. So I'm not mad. As much Miles back way. As much as I am a big fan of Ethan, and I was just telling you guys, he's kind of done it all with that title. So, wow, 3 title changes out of 4. And the one that needed to change hands didn't change hands. Okay. That's so cool. The history with Miles and like his condition and everything that he's had to overcome, and now he's a champion and scored one of the hottest, baddest girls in the game. Respect. Respect. Congratulations to Ethan, to Miles Bourne, and shout out to Ethan Page on a pretty iconic title reign that completely went under your. How many days was he champion for? I feel like he was North American champion for a very, very, very long time. Very curious about what we do with him because he's one of the entertaining parts left in NXT. I do think Miles Bourne is part of that group too. NXT now has more people, less people that I enjoy than people that I don't enjoy. I think it's not that I don't enjoy them, I don't know them. So 274 days? Okay. Pretty good title reign. Your interviews were so good at the Creator Festival. You always had that special ability to connect. Thank you, friend. I love you so much. I had a lot of fun. I'm a little sad that the Penta one, but that one was in Spanish. But I lost the Penta interview. The audio can't be saved. But I honestly had a lot of fun, and I was proud of my work that day. So that your words mean a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah. Listen. Ethan is entertaining, and I hope that we keep him in a good feud up until whenever they decide to call him up, whenever that is. I'm here for Joe Hendry and Ricky Saints, but this episode was straight up garbage. Basura. I hated this episode of NXT. I like that match. I like the main event. I thought that match delivered. I didn't give 2 fucks about the tag match. I'm excited for Tony D. I need him out of the dark state vortex. Yeah, como La Flor is our new speed champ. I don't know. I gotta get to know these people. NXT and I'm gonna have to like. It's like NXT and I. It's like we just broke up with our previous significant other, and we got on a dating app and we swipe right and we match. But NXT and I are in that stage where we're just sending lame messages just to start the conversation. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel about NXT, right? Like, we match and we're just doing the, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about, like, can we get to, like, the serious conversation to see if we click or not? Otherwise, let's not waste our time. NXT and I, right now, we match and we say hello to each other. There's still people, the girls are still caring. There's still people in there that I care about, but it was a bad episode. We had a bad Raw. And the crazy thing is that we are a month and some days away from WrestleMania, from Stand and Deliver. I'm happy for Miles Bourne. Shout out to Ethan. If that match wasn't in this show would have been a total dud. We might have had to wrap it up early. Not run it back. Wrap it up early. Because I wasn't even in the mood to do this stream. I'm not going to give up on Tuesdays quite yet. Because we're full-timers. We are full-timers. So we're not going to give up on Tuesdays quite yet. We might just have to come up with alternative ways to stay entertained. Today we talked about 2K. I showed you guys my goodies. So we were able to stay entertained. We might have to come up with some trivias or some game to play on Tuesdays until NXT picks up.
Look around, look at all of us full-timers.
But I want to thank you guys so much for your time. I will be uploading the Trish interview, Stratus interview on the channel tomorrow. And I'll have all kinds of clips on the Shorts feed. Also follow me on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook because over there I also upload different clips and different things. For the WWC vlog, I'm working on editing it. I'm hoping to have it out by tomorrow or Thursday. I have a couple of things to do tomorrow morning, so it depends on what time I get home. As far as this weekend go, I haven't fully decided about Chamber, but I'm most likely going. If I do go, I should only miss Friday and Saturday. I'll be back for Raw. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Let me thank everybody who donated today. The real ones pull up on a Tuesday. The real ones entertain us writing fantasy novels on the Super Chat because Lee's Boy's storylines on the Super Chats today was far more entertaining than NXT. Sheldon the Professor Jackson educating us about Ethan Page history in the Super Chats was far more entertaining than NXT. Trail Mix doing a quick Q&A with me on the Super Chats, more entertaining than NXT. So thank you so much to J.R. Smith, Sheldon the Professor Jackson, Paul Kyoko, J.R. Smith, my girl Ian, Christopher Smith, Trail Mix, Sleaze Boy, Trail Mix, Sleaze Boy, and Sheldon the Professor Jackson. Thank you guys so much for your donations. Thank you guys for all the love and the support. Ever since I've been full-timers, you guys have been sticking it out with me and pulling up every night. I appreciate that. Tomorrow, AEW. I'm actually excited because I missed it last week, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going to feel a little bit lost. I heard a recap of what happened. So I believe that Swerve kind of turned heel, I heard. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things, so I'm excited and looking forward to. We finally have an AEW pay-per-view coming up. It feels like it's been months. It actually has been months since we had an AEW pay-per-view. So I feel like the episodes have been picking up steam because of that. So I'm excited for AEW. So I'll see you guys for that, okay? Meanwhile, during the day, stay tuned for the Trish Stratus interview. I love you guys so much. I'm going to put the Joe Hendry interview up for members only. So those two are coming tomorrow, along with more shorts, and we'll be streaming as well. All right, babes, have a great Tuesday evening. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, adios. Mwah.